6.1 inch and the 6.5 inch from official schematics. We got these a lot earlier last year with the iPhone 10, but now Wilsa.com has actually shared these. They bought them from someone else, and they show us the actual look and schematic of the iPhones coming later this year. And apparently the 6.1 inch will be getting a single camera on the rear and the flash will be below it, so not incorporated into the actual lens element like we predicted. So it's kind of interesting that we've got our first look at that. On the front, the actual notch will be a full-size notch like the iPhone 10, so it won't be shrunk or anything, but it will get a legit notch. It won't be like a watered down version like a Pixel or something. It'll be an actual notch up top. And from this, you can also infer that the back will be glass, so it will be getting wireless charging as well. And of course, with that notch, Face ID. So nothing really new, but the orientation of the camera, now that we know what it'll look like, kind of interesting. And to go off of that, OnLeaks has actually shared his collaboration with MySmartPrice and shared these renders of the new iPhone 6.1 inch after obtaining these schematics. And it looks pretty good in actual 3D. It does have a glass back, so this definitely seems like a budget end phone, something Apple would release alongside the more expensive models. And with that single camera, it immediately strikes you as being a cheaper option, something lesser than that of the dual lens of the iPhone 10 and 10 Plus coming out later this year. So kind of cool to get a visual of that. And in a new report, the Korea Herald is saying that the Galaxy S10 will be getting a triple lens camera, which isn't relevant to this video, I know, but in the same report, they're saying that Apple will also be following suit with a triple lens camera in 2018. So not next year, this year. It's very possible that they may be off about their timing, but they seem pretty adamant about it that Apple will be launching an iPhone 10 Plus, not the standard one, but the 10 Plus with a triple lens camera this year. So that would be quite interesting. That would certainly add something new to a very similar design that we already had. You'd be getting more for your money again with the larger 10 Plus model. So definitely an interesting differentiation between the model lineup. They could definitely be right about, Apple doing the triple lens camera, just wrong about when, as most analysts are pointing to next year being the year where Apple releases that triple lens camera finally. And Sonny Dixon has entered the game again. So this guy that shared a ton of new leaks about the iPhone 10 last year, a lot of predictions that actually came true, he's shared this image on Twitter of the upcoming iPhone SE 2, and it does have a notch. It does have a small tiny notch up top, which is likely that it won't have Face ID, but again the question remains, what will it have? Will it have Touch ID built into the screen like predicted? Where will Face ID be? Where will the fingerprint sensor be? We don't know, but from this we can ascertain that the display will be a full-fledged display on the front. There will be no home button. It'll be much like the iPhone 10 in the frame of an iPhone SE. I honestly never saw that this could possibly happen, but with more and more evidence mounting, it's actually something that could be viable. And Apple is working